Good morning on this Saturday morning, 2nd of August 2025. Now, as you can see, I've always been a book lover. But I do know there can be drawbacks to reading in the conventional sense. And I'm sure we've always been reading a sentence in a book and you start daydreaming because it's boring. Or thinking about cooking the next meal. And it does happen, I must confess that. And it comes with reading every word and not taking in the meaning of the sentence or paragraph. And some avid professional readers suggest reading down the centre of the page. Well, I certainly haven't mastered that, and I don't suppose I ever will. Now, unfortunately, books have become old-fashioned, especially today when most things on social media are memes or posters. People like looking at pictures. And this book, I'll show you this book, and a very important book. It's the new way of writing a book. And who knows, books like this may be the future for those who don't find reading a pleasure. And I must confess, on the plus side of electronic books like Kindle, if you find a word you're not sure of or you don't know the meaning, if you highlight it, it reveals its meaning, and sometimes also its synonyms and its antonyms. What more could you possibly ask for? Now, as part of the deal, I will not divulge what is in this book, but you can look it up or even buy a copy. It's only on Amazon, it's the price of a few pints of beer and well worth the money. And the Kindle version is less than a pint of beer, and both smash you in the face with some uncomfortable truths that most people haven't got a clue about. In fact, what I'll do, I'll leave a link that tells you all about this book in the description to this video under more, along with a very appropriate song by a very famous artist. Now, a lot of people think that my views are radical. No, they're not. Not particularly. I just woke up in these last few years and I'm trying to spread the news to other people. And I'm trying to spread the news that is not propaganda. And if you look carefully, the truth is everywhere, especially with people like UK Column News. They're on YouTube and they also got a big website. And it also backed up by these people, the Light paper. And there's a website there, you can find it online. And it's all free to look at any copy you like from months and months ago. Now, as regarding the legacy media, I cannot bear to read or watch the legacy media. But my wife watches all the news programs 3 times a day. And I cannot convince her at all that it's mostly propaganda. Even the weather forecasts are fearful, with warnings of doom and gloom, and the world is going to end and it's going to get hotter and hotter. The Arctic is melting. Absolute nonsense. And it's not a coincidence when you see through the climate scam. These people are just exaggerating things to make you frightened. That's the idea. So, just maybe making these videos may convince some of you to think a little bit differently. And I genuinely hope so. But I will warn you, the problem is once you've seen the truth, you cannot unsee it. And sadly, many of us have become like animals in that cage. You have an animal in a cage and you open the door that they've been incarcerated into. Usually they are too scared to venture out. Don't be that animal. Break free and run like you've never ever run before in your life, and fear nothing ever again. Just remember this: fear is what you feel inside. Brave is what you do. Please like, subscribe, comment, or pass it on. It all helps spread the word and just maybe breaking out of the cage. Thank you very much for listening. Bye-bye.